myself in 3 words, I think I would choose loyal, dedicated, and honest. I'm very honest.
I would say creative, thoughtful, and caring.
So the 3 words I would probably use to describe myself are colorful, old-fashioned, and considerate.
Ready? Happy, fun, strong.
If I could describe myself in 3 words, it'd probably be, who's that guy?
All right, dedicated, pun-loving, and we'll go with musical.
If I could describe myself in 3 words, then I would say Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. And I know what you're gonna say, Battlestar Galactica is 2 words, but it's a title, so I'm gonna count it as 1.
All right, in 3 words to describe myself, I would probably say passionate, leader, and encourager.
5 extra hours would be amazing no matter what I pick to do with them, because I'm always running out of time. So I think I would kind of rotate. I think like one day a week I would sleep the extra 5, and like another day a week I would just play with my kids for the extra 5, and one day a week I would work and get caught up at work for the extra 5, and like another day of the week I would like do things around my house. Like I would just rotate, I think, what I did with those 5, but if I had extra it would be sleep.
If the day were 5 hours longer, I would definitely spend about half the time sleeping and half the time practicing.
Okay, if I had 5 extra hours, which we all wish we could, but I would probably use it painting or sleeping, just because of the workload that I have right now. I don't get much sleep, or I don't get to paint very often, so those are the things that I would do in those 5 hours.
I would get in the gym. I'm trying to get back to my all-leather pant wardrobe from college.
So if the day were 5 hours longer, I'd like to believe I'd do something like read or better myself, but realistically it'd probably be work or more Office reruns.
I'd sleep. I'd sleep for 5 hours. It sounds really good.
I don't know, if there were 5 extra hours in the day, then I don't really know. 5 hours isn't a ton of time. I'd probably just keep doing what I normally do, and more time would pass, and then it would be over and I'd be sleeping.
If I had 5 more hours in the day, I would probably want some sleep, but more importantly, I would just more family time. That's the thing that I miss the most. And so 5 more hours would be great with kids, just playing, having fun, being a kid myself.
Okay, this is the hardest question of all of them this week, I think. I really struggle with this one. So my favorite actor was always Robin Williams, and unfortunately he's no longer with us, so I guess I would choose him. I'm here talking about a serious question and these guys behind me. Anyway, but like alive, maybe like Morgan Freeman, just so I could hear his voice in person.
If I could meet one famous person, that person would definitely be Bill Nye the Science Guy.
If I had to pick one famous person that I could meet, he's dead, but his name is Marcel Duchamp. He was a famous artist in the Dadaism movement, along with a little bit of Expressionism, a little bit of Cubism, but he was a very intriguing guy, and he is my favorite artist, so I would like to ask him a couple questions if I could.
Buddy Rich.
So if I could meet a famous person, deceased, I'd love to meet Beethoven. I think that'd be a lot of fun, pick his brain. A living person, I'd love to meet Zach Galifianakis and maybe do like a Between Two Ferns type thing with him. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
I would say that I would meet trumpet player Clifford Brown, because he's my trumpet playing hero.
if I could meet one famous person, then I would absolutely 100% pick Danny DeVito. No question.
So a famous person I would love to meet, either dead or alive, I'm gonna go with two. One is from my sports side. I would love to meet Magic Johnson. He was just like an idol of mine in terms of sports, and specifically basketball. It would be a huge honor to meet him and just pick his brain about basketball and play, and I've always loved his energy and charisma. But on a serious side, I've always been intrigued by Abraham Lincoln, just what he went through, the leadership and all the things that he had to overcome. I've always just found him really intriguing as a leader and persevering and sort of pulling our nation through some really difficult times. He's just always been a fascinating figure to me, and would just love to pick his brain about all that he had to deal with. So that would probably be my other one.
If everyone would smile more, then everyone would just, I think, be happier all day long. I think a lot less arguments would occur, and a lot less, there'd be a lot less drama in the world if everyone would just smile at each other a little bit more.
If everyone smiled more, I'm going to be the optimist and say that hopefully everybody would be happier.
If everyone would smile more, I honestly think it would create more of a positive outlook on all of the problems that go on in this world. And I think a lot of people need it, especially with how this generation is and how unhappy this world is. I think it would do even just a little bit of good.
The world would be a better place.
So if everybody would smile more, it'd certainly be a good jumping off point towards making a much better place to be, a much better future. It's got to start somewhere.
If everyone smiled more, dentists would have more business.
Right, if everyone could smile more, then I think the world might be just a little brighter. It might be just a little awkward at first because we're not used to everybody smiling and used to have random people smiling at you. Be a little weird, but I think we get over it and I think it'd be all right.
Oh, if everyone smiled more, this world would be an incredible place. I would love it so much more. I feel like there's way too much negativity throughout all society. We can point to all sorts of things, but there's just too much negativity now. And so if we were smiling more, we talk about it even in our running program. I made the kids halfway through the run smile just because it lifts your spirits. There's something chemical that happens in your body even when you smile. Even now I'm smiling and there's things going on that uplift even myself, even in an interview like this. So if we smiled more, the world would just be a much better place. I think we would enjoy each other more, and I just have more fun, which is all I want to do. Going back to my 5-hour question, I just want to have more fun and enjoy people. So yeah, our world would be a better place. We would all be better off for it if we just smiled. Absolutely.